Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Discriminating Gamer. So, what beverage did the Beatles ask to drink backstage at every concert? Lemonade. Today, we're taking a look at the Dark Horde expansion for Return to Dark Tower. Now, all this box is going to do is provide you a whole bunch of miniatures. Matter of fact, 65 miniatures. So, what we're going to do is we're going to open this baby up. We're going to take a look at the detail of all 65 of these miniatures, and we're going to see what it looks like. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is the Return to Dark Tower Dark Horde expansion, restoration games. And all this does is this is going to provide 65 miniatures for this magnificent game. Just going to help bring this game to life. So 65 miniatures is quite a lot. I don't know if there's any duplicates, but let's open this thing up and let's see how they look. Now, it also says there's a dark wash to highlight every wrinkle and every scar of every miniature. So we should get some really good detail popping out on these miniatures. I'm really excited to see what this looks like. All right, so let's take a look at it. Let's get this lid off the side. So looks like we got two different trays. Now this is cool. The top tray storage is going to show you what we have and actually how many. So it looks like there's 8 of this one, 6 of this one, and on down the line. And then the bottom tray is going to show you what we have as well. So we're going to be able to get multiple miniatures, which is nice. There's multiple out on the table, but they're gonna, oh man, they're gonna look so good. Okay, so let's see if we can manage to get this off. And I will say right off the bat, I love the way these look in this tray. They don't look like they're inside of these. Sometimes you gotta like pop them in, pop them out. These things just slide in and out super easy. Okay, and that's what I like to see. I don't like to have to worry about getting them out. So one by one, let's take a look. So it looks like we're going to have, let's see, I got my sheet right here beside me so I can look at them. So this is going to be our Shadow Wolves. And I'm going to try to see if I can keep this in focus a little bit. All right, I got a little side camera set up today, so hopefully that works pretty good for us. Okay, B, we're going to have our Spine Fiend. For those of you that want to look at that Spine Fiend, there you go. Get a good little look at him. Yeah, looks pretty nice. Yeah, I will say, I do like how this wash really makes these things stand out. All right, now see, we're going to have the Widowmane Spider, which is going to be right here. Now this, I'm going to go put this on my wife's desk because, well, when she goes to work in the morning, yeah, she's going to hate me. But yeah, actually, you know what? I can put all of these on her desk. She'll just really hate me. But it'll be fun. She'll scream. I won't be home at the time, so it'll be good. And D, we're going to have the Brigands. All right, and it looks like it's just one model for every one of them, and I'm okay with that. You know, sometimes they have to give you like 2, 3, or 4 different sculpts. That's not what I need. I just want a good miniature if they're going to come with miniatures. Okay, E. Well, this is going to be the Lemure. Okay, all right. Nice. Oh, look at that cloak. I like the way that cloak just kind of flows. Let's see, look at that. That's all you need, man. You see all these miniatures that I unboxed that don't have any washes or anything on them? That's all you need is a wash. Okay, F. This is going to be the Oryx. Take a look at that guy. Yeah, look, see, I tell you, I don't need to paint these things. Just wash them. That's all I really need. Okay, so that's F. Then we're going to go to G, which is going to be Issa the Exile. And G looks like it's going to be right here. If I can manage to get it out. All right, and we got just one of this one. See that treasure chest right there? It's fantastic. I mean, I'll admit, okay, if they're painted, they will look better. Okay, so what we got? GH. H is going to be, who is this? Mormo. Got 4 of these guys. Mormo, he's kind of got a weird looking face. But I mean, just look at that spine detail. See, that's really cool. Really cool. Okay, and then I. I is going to be this guy right here, and this is going to be Clan Nurai. Okay. Very nice. Very good. So there you go. That is going to be our top tray. So let me go ahead and get this put back on. Let's set this off to the side. And now let's get to this bottom tray. Those bottom trays where all the big miniatures are going to be. Now the only problem with all these miniatures is the amount of space that they take up. Because then you got to have another shelf space for the game. Then you got to have a shelf space for the miniatures. But, you know, It's fine, but you got to really like those miniatures in order for that. So, all right, let's get that in there. Now, I got my little sheet back up. Now let's go back to J. Let's start right up here. This is going to be our frost trolls. And I've fought several of these frost trolls, and now I know what they really look like. So, you know, you get a bunch of these on the board, and they just look so much worse than having a little teeny tiny token. Okay, K, this is the Grave Maw. Yeah, oh, let me get that back into focus. Yeah, look at that, man. Ah, I would not want to run into that thing in a dungeon, in an alley, or anywhere for that matter. JJKL, where's my L at? L, it's going to be this little thing right here, and this is just flat out dragon. And that's a cool little dragon. There you go. What do you guys think of that? All right, it's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, M, we're going to come up here. This is going to be Empress of Shades. All right, got our little crown. Ah, interesting. Don't really see a face. It's buried by hair, it looks like. M, N. Okay, then we'll go N is going to be this one right here. This is Bane of Omens. Yeah, I really like that one. That was just really cool. There's something about that one just really pops out to me. Absolutely love it. Let me in. Oh, we're going to come back. We're going to come over to this guy right here, and this is going to be the Lingering Rot. Yep, I would say he's definitely rotted and just a lingering around. So if he was loitering rot, we could probably have him arrested, right? LMNOP. Okay, P's going to bounce this all the way over to this thing right over here. All right, and this is going to be our Striga. Yeah. I'm trying to help keep that in focus. Boy, the camera just really wants to go all over the place, doesn't it? LPQ, and our Q is going to come down to this thing right here, and this is going to be our Ash Rider. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep, I like, man, I do like these. They're really cool. They're definitely, there's something to be said about these guys. LMQ, R. Okay, R. Oh, man, the Titan. Whoo, look at that thing. That's awesome. That's phenomenal. I really like this guy. Man, yeah. This guy's totally worth it right there. PQRS, where's it? Okay, S is this thing right down here. S is going to be our Gaze Eternal. All right. It's like she's looking into your soul. There's the back. Yep. Wow. Okay, T is going to be this thing right over here. T is going to be our Uraku the Ice Herald. I don't know if I got that anywhere close to being correct. Or Utuk. Utaku the Ice Herald. There we go. Let's try that. Maybe that's a little better. Got the wrong glasses on. I can't see half of this. Okay, so now let's go over here, and this is going to be our main goal marker. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. See, now these are worth it because those little cardboard ones, I'm not a fan of. Okay, but this is our main goal marker. Absolutely love this one here. Okay, then we're going to have our quest marker, which is this right here. See, to me, these should have been miniatures in the box all along, not those cardboard tokens. These are phenomenal. All right, and then this is going to be our adversary quest marker, which there you go for that. Very nice. Okay, and then WX is going to be our companion quest marker. Right on. And that is everything we get inside this box. That is fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and get our lid back on. Okay, these are going to go right here. And I'll tell you what, I'm not the biggest fan of miniatures in games, but boy, I can see where these ones here are really going to make this game stand out. So there you go. That is the Dark Horde expansion for Return to Dark Tower. This is the 65 miniatures you're going to get if you buy this expansion. So, whew, very nice. I like it. All right, let's head back up top and let's close this thing out. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Dark Horde expansion for Return to Dark Tower. And I got to say, it's just a box of miniatures, but oh my gosh, do these miniatures look fantastic. You know, Return to Dark Tower is a good-looking game as it is with the tower in the middle, especially if you got like the neoprene map and everything. But boy, I'll tell you what, you put all these miniatures on that, and it's just going to really pop, especially since you already have the plastic miniatures for like the little, little cities and citadels and stuff like that. phenomenal looking. And I know this is not something for everybody, but it does look good. Absolutely love it. Can't wait to play with this on the table. Phenomenal. Well, thank you once again for joining us today on The Discriminating Gamer. As always, we please ask you to like this video on YouTube, Board Game Geek, Facebook, X. We also please ask you to leave a comment on any one of those platforms as well, and we'll get to those comments as soon as we can. Also, please click the subscription button if you're not already a subscriber. We'd love to have you as part of our family. And click the bell and get notified whenever we drop new videos. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you like the content that I provide, I do also have my own channel where I've been posting videos based on my personal collection. That's linked down below, and that's also at Ray Fay on YouTube. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy the content we provide here, we humbly ask you to click on the Super Thanks button and leave a tip. You know, after his wedding, my brother told me I was the worst best man he ever had. I was speechless.
It's the armor that keeps me from getting pierced by arrows.
That's the arrows of metaphorical arrows or real arrows?
I'm going to say both.